Good morning, everyone. This is Linda. I hope you're having a fine day. Yeah, I hope all is well. We just now getting some sun. It's been raining all night, but as you can see, the garden loves it. And so do I. Yeah. But listen, I stopped in today because I wanted to share with you all just some pointers I have that I take when I go to buy my fruit trees. This is some of the things that I think of before I go, and my thinking all together when it comes to me buying fruit trees. My first tip to anyone that is listening is to master your emotions. We are in this garden community and we see all the fruit trees. Oh yeah, we see them. And yeah, we want to grow them all, but we cannot grow everything we see. So master your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation, right? So one of the benefits of having a garden in the first place, it is to save money. Family, that is one of the benefits of having a garden. You should be able to save money. If you find yourself spending more money at the grocery store for produce, then you have to evaluate your garden, okay? Evaluate that thing. My second tip is to definitely know your zone, because we are talking about a perennial, and that is what fruit trees are supposed to be. In your zone, in your garden, it's supposed to be a perennial. It's supposed to be able to die back in the winter and come back in the spring. That is a perennial. So remember, there's different varieties of fruit trees that maybe you can't grow one variety, but you could grow another. Okay, so know the ones that grow well in your zone. Also, when you're purchasing a fruit tree, you want to know if that fruit tree need a pollinator. That is so important. Does your tree need a pollinator? Another variety of that specific fruit. In order for one to fruit, you need another variety of the same fruit. Know if your tree that you're purchasing need a pollinator. You should know if your tree is young or just an idea of when it will produce. Some trees you purchase may take 3, 4, even 5 years before it produces a fruit. Now, I've seen some gardeners who are new to gardening, if the tree do not produce, they'll just pull it up and say, I got to move on. But really, that tree takes time in order to produce. Please do your research on your fruit trees to know when will your tree produce its first fruit. Yeah. Know the variety of the trees you are purchasing. If you live in the South and you see a tree that needs 250 hours of chill time, you should know that is not the variety for you. No. I live in zone 9, and no, if it needs many chill hours, I know I can't grow that tree, and I'm not going to try, and I'm not going to experiment, and I'm not going to just shell out my money, because that is a waste of money. But it depends on why you are growing. If you're growing just to experiment, maybe that is the thing for you. But know that many fruit trees needs chill hours. And if you don't have the hours for it, you will not get the fruit. Also, we should know if we have a dwarf tree, semi-dwarf tree, or standard tree. Do your research on these trees. Yeah, it's important. Listen, I've seen where some people purchase a cherry tree, and the next year they purchased that same cherry tree because the cherry tree died. So they go and purchase another cherry tree just like the one that died. But they did not do the research on how to take care of these trees. So if you want to save money, and that is one of the benefits, is to do your research on your trees before you invest in that tree. Learning all you can about your fruit trees, this is the thing will save you money, time, and frustration. So, I have lots of fruit trees in my garden, and many of them I do know the history behind them because I've had them for a while. But learn about these trees, family. You can find yourself spending the same money on the same tree every year. And every year, your trees are going up in price. Like some tree you could buy last year for $35. They're about $135 now. So don't just give your money away. Don't just give it away. And if you cannot grow that fruit tree, try to find a variety that loves your climate. They're out there. Just look for them. And this is the time where you will find a lot of nurseries. They have a lot of fruit trees for sale now. So get your shopping list, do your research, and find out what grows best for you in your zone. It'll save you a lot of time and money. Yep, and frustration. So now that the rain have stopped and we are getting a little sun, I'm gonna have Ben to come out and take some of these pods off of this tree. Some of them are very ripe, and to cut down this rack of plantains. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Yeah, have a great weekend. And I'll see you all later.